Hey y'all, good morning. Much love and thank you for subscribing to my channel and liking my channel. And I got a message from somebody saying that they appreciate me and it's working for them. So I really appreciate you guys for that. And girls, because it was a woman. I love you. I thank you and I appreciate you. Today I want to talk about true peace when you're in a relationship, how peaceful you really can be if you do the right things. Okay, so the men, I'm gonna let you know. I wrote all this stuff down like I always do, y'all. True peace comes when you stop living a double life and remain consistent in your behavior at all times. When you're able to be the same person, whether in public or in private. Okay, some of y'all be totally different people, and I'm not talking about the people that be going with their boys and they got their boy talk. I'm talking about your character and how you move and what you're doing, and you're saying, okay, I'm this way over here and I'm this way with this guy. I got friends that's in church and then I got friends that's out in the streets, and you different people every time you're around different people. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This sense of peace stems from living authentically and aligning your actions with your values. Okay? So, being selfless and respectful is key to building strong relationships. When you treat others with respect and integrity, that same energy is often returned to you. Okay? So, by being kind and honest, you create an environment where trust and mutual care flourishes. Okay, so if you can be faithful at home, that loyalty shouldn't waver when you're out with your friends. The principles you uphold in your private life should be consistent in your social interactions. Okay, that means like when you go out with your guys and you tell your wife, hey, I'm going with my guys and I love you and I respect you. You showing that love and respect when you going out. You ain't acting no different. You're not trying to be cool and uh be the man because your boys is trying to be the man. And they most of them don't like that you in a relationship anyway. So they're gonna be trying to do stuff. If you watch it, you watch your boys when you say you're in a relationship, watch how they try to bring you women and talk about women all the time. Are they really happy for you? Are they really your boys? I doubt it. But let's get on to this. Consistency in your character is vital for building trust, both in your relationships and within yourself. It's important to learn how to be the same person no matter where you are or who you are with. Whoo, that's powerful. When you maintain your values in every setting, everywhere you go, church, you know, and I'm not talking about cussing and stuff like that. That's a whole different thing because cussing is not you. It's not pertaining to who you are as a person, So you know how to have respect. Respect and being yourself is different. You just don't you cuss because I cuss, but when I go to church I don't. And that's cussing is not me. So I don't have to affiliate uh myself with cussing as being me. So don't be petty, y'all, and start putting stuff like little stuff like that in it. Being yourself is being you. Because I can really talk without cussing. And I've been trying to do that on some of my videos. So that's not me. It's just like who I like to be. I express myself because I don't know words real good. So um I be cussing, okay? You create a sense of stability for yourself and others. People will come to trust and respect you for your unwavering character. So how can you be um trusted if your own wife and your children can't trust you? They know to you to be dad and husband, but when you get out, you player. That's what I'm talking about. Those who truly love you will continue to love and support you when you are honest and true to yourself. Being true to others is being true to yourself. Their affection isn't based on pretense or deceit, but on your real, unchanging version of yourself. Honesty strengthens the bonds you share with those who care about you. Okay? So cheating is like navigating an obstacle course. It requires effort and constant deception. Maintaining lies and juggling different personas is exhausting, and it ultimately leads to more stress that isn't worth it. So when you out with your boys and you see something that you like, you saying, "Oh man, I hope she like me." So you start performing. You know, you probably start performing and getting yourself. It's an obstacle. You gotta perform. You gotta look good. You gotta be funny. You just trying to put on a big persona that's not even worth it. Okay, so just to get the number. And some of y'all so nasty that y'all sleep with the girl on the same night. If you charming enough, okay? Or if you funny enough or whatever you trying to do and can accomplish. Because most of y'all don't want no relationship. Y'all just trying to sleep with the women. And so you do all these obstacles, but so you get the number. She called, you got to do more obstacles. You got to shave your hairy backs. You got to uh, find new cologne if you don't got none. You got to do all this single people stuff that you ain't been doing, that you could be doing for your wife, but you don't put your all in your wife no more. You just put all your all in this person you ain't never met that's going to cause you problems in the end. Okay, so then you text and hide your messages. Uh, you know, you sitting around brushing your teeth longer than you ever brushed it, flossing, just trying to get yourself real good. You trying to pick the coldest outfit that you got in your closet. And then all of the time you're trying to act or be this different person at home so she won't detect that you finna be out messing around with somebody else. It's just an obstacle. And this is why y'all think these new relationships is so important because all you had to do to get it. When you can be doing them same obstacle for your women that's at home, and if you do all them obstacles, like get up, because some of y'all sit at home and be nasty and stinking all day, and as soon as you get some new action, you want to do everything you can do to get that woman, but you won't do everything you can do to maintain your wife and your husbandhood and your relationship at home. And that's sad. So you guys have to pay attention to yourself. And then when you go out and you see this woman that you like, be yourself. You shouldn't be tense and weird acting. Because I'm telling you, you'll get a female better when you don't do all this stuff to perform. Because women automatically think that you like them, especially if they're cute. They're going to be like, oh, he act like this. I know I got him. Why don't you be the man that be like, oh, he don't pay no attention to women. He don't look, you can't be stiff necked and scared to look around and acting all weird. Your temperature and your movement should not change because somebody cute walks or really bad, what y'all talk about. Come in the room. I talked about this in my video, one of my videos, my older videos. You should be able to be the same man that was in there doing the same thing with your boys, calm and cool and smooth. You know, the person that you is at home, you should be that person at all times, like I said. And that person will like you more if you're not stiff necked, if you ain't nervous looking. Because some of y'all don't even know y'all look nervous. As soon as one of us come through the room, you want to act nervous and weird and stuff. We already see it on you. So we know we got you, even if you don't say nothing. But if you able to move around, eat your food and, chill and do your own that you always do, that woman will like you way more, because women think that, with the girl mentality, think that all men like them if they got a butt or some chest, or they got this sexy vibe on them. They know it. Most of you go in a room. If I go in a room, 90% to 100% of the men gonna act the same. And if you want to change that and make people think of you differently and respect you and be like, oh, he don't cheat on his woman, I like him. Because I'm telling you, all the women at my job where I work at, the customers, when there's a man that's in there that's real high value, and he in there and he don't like nobody and he's talk about his wife all the time, every woman in there like him. Every woman. Now, if you got a man that come in there that like everybody because they fine and they got Botox or anything that's going on, you gonna be like, oh, he like everybody. And then maybe two or three people like you. The ones who got the seductive energy gonna like you. But if you want every woman to like you, if you can practice how your reaction is when females come in the room. I don't know what you got to do to practice this, but if you can practice your movement and how smooth you are when women walk in the room, and if they trying to holler at you, if they trying to flirt in their own way to get you to bite and you don't bite, my son has mastered this. He cold. You will be the top man ever. I promise you. And that's because he got a mama like me. I taught him, and he cold, cold, cold. I'll be like, dude, I can't believe you didn't look at this girl. She was pretty. I looked at her for you. And he was like, well, what I did is I looked at her, and he said, I looked at her long enough that I can have her in my mind, that I don't have to turn and look at her no more. I just remember her in my mind. I don't have to do that. And then I don't want my female feeling no kind of way about no female. It's just a look. How is she in the inside? I don't even know. So why am I going to risk all of that just to look again when I know what my woman is and I know what she about and I love her so much? I'm not going to make her uncomfortable and I may never see this woman again. Man, y'all got to practice this, and not just practice this in front of your females. I'm talking about constantly, because he practices constantly. And my daughter-in-law, she always say, man, I love you for how you taught him. He don't be playing. Like, I love you for that. And she loved me for that. But you women have to raise these men like that. A lot of y'all be at the house and y'all be telling y'all little sons, ooh, look at her. Look at her. Jay, she got a butt. Look at that butt. Look at that booty. That's not cute. Your kid is gonna be a pervert. And then you're gonna be visiting them in jail because they raping women. Women don't like, you don't even like a man gawking over you. So why are you making your son do that? That's weird. Okay? So y'all start making these men mannish, and just acknowledge that he like it, because a little dude is gonna show he like women anyway. That's the good part. But you want him to like them for a good reason, not just every time he come in there he trying to touch on them, touch their chest, touch their butt. They gotta have respect. Love the woman that's there. All women, not just women with shapes. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better, people. And y'all men, y'all gotta do better with y'all families. Y'all gotta be true to yourself. And it's gonna be a hard task, because you gotta tell your boys, I don't do that, man. And stand on it. Cause they gonna be like, how do he do that? Your man gonna respect you, because they gonna be like, this man might be really truly happy. I want what he has. And before you know it, years down the line of you being consistent with your wife and your children, he gonna say, man, bruh, I ain't never told you this, but I mean, I didn't think you could do it, but I really respect you for this. And I hope God send me somebody. They true self. You make other people's true self come out. For real. If I know that everybody that I've been around in my life, I've touched them in some way. So many people tell me how real I was. And you don't even know you touch people like that. Even if I was in the streets or not, I was honest about everything I've done, and people respect me for that. And some of my, like my sister, I tell her, you know, I'm doing this. She accept me for who I am or whatever, and she be like, okay. And then I be like, just be honest. And I tell her why, what I'm doing, where I'm going. She'd be like, okay, you know, and she'll be like, you is real, like you don't care, because whatever you do it to the 10th power. But you know, you when you younger, You are able to make mistakes when you don't know. But when you know better, God will penalize you way more. When I was out here running, them stuff from Greyhound to Greyhound, if you know, you know. Um, all that stuff, I was young. I didn't know no better. Now that I know better, I get penalized because I tried to get back in the game, and God penalized me. Like we not doing this, girl. You know better now. Before you didn't know better, and I should have been in trouble back then. But I didn't know what the magnitude of me getting in trouble meant. Like I never really. I was saved. I was, man. An angel had to be on my side for all the stuff that I've done back in the day. And so that's why I'm trying to give everybody a shortcut in life. It's so much easier, and your life is so much calm when you don't have to be deceptive. If you don't have to be deceptive, you can just be so calm. You ain't got to look at your phone. And if you're doing something where you saying, "Well, I don't let my girl look at my phone because she hate this person or she don't like this person, and I've been friends with them for so long." Stop talking to them men. Stop talking to them women. Whoever your wife or your husband don't like, you shouldn't be friends with them no more. Especially if that wife likes a lot of other people and she just don't like a couple. The one she don't like, you shouldn't be friends with them. She knows something that you don't know, and she knows that that person is not good for your relationship. So, I could see if she don't like nobody at all, like no none of your friends she like at all, then that's a red flag with her. But if she say, okay, he all right, and he all right, that's your true friend. Then the friends that she say she don't like, she feels something on them, and she feel that you are gonna be a certain way when you around him, or he gonna hate on your relationship and try to get you to do things that's against your relationship because he ain't happy himself. And if you love your mate more than that person, you gonna demolish that relationship. You have to, if you going in a relationship and you love your relationship, you don't let nothing come in between that relationship, and nothing will. Nothing will. If you down for your relationship, nothing will come between your relationship. Okay? Everybody will know. Not to even play with your female. If I don't care if it's your mama. If you serious about your female, she going to represent your female. Period. And she going to want to be around. Not saying to go against your mama or nothing, because your mama is important too. But anybody that you love should know that your woman is top priority, or else. And that's the straight up truth. Because your wife is gonna be the one that has to pick up the pieces if everything should crumble. And if you don't trust your wife enough to do that, then you shouldn't be married. You should not be married to somebody if you don't think that they will do anything they can to make sure you are good. Okay? So just know the principles you uphold in your private life should be consistent in your social interactions. I hope y'all find peace and calmness in your relationship. And it starts with you. Change, change, change. Try it for a year. Try it. Try it. And you will see that, man, love is the answer to everything if it's true love. And if you don't truly love somebody, then you are going to fail at your relationship anyway. But I'm off of here. I just wanted to give y'all some love before I go to work and do my thing for today. Um, but peace be on to you, and make sure you sip it slow. All right.